my buntline you're wearing, isn't it?
I guess it is. If your name's Wyatt Earp.
Climb down, Sonny.
Now you climb down. I want a fair fight.
You want to fight me with my own gun, huh?
I'm not going to jail, mister. Climb down.
All right. Who are you?
The name's Clanton. Billy Clanton.
Oh. You're Emma Clanton's baby brother, huh?
That's close enough. Start for it, mister.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Marshal Earp thought he knew old man Clanton and all his tribe, but he had forgotten Billy Clanton, the youngest son away in Texas at school. Billy's sister Emma had high hopes that Billy would be different from the other Clantons, and Wyatt, when he was forced to remember about Billy, understood Emma's problem. Could the boy be saved from the life of an outlaw family as notorious as the Clantons?
Billy, am I glad to see you. Oh, well, I can't do that no more.
Good to see you, Papa. Hello, Em.
Hello, Billy. So school's out?
It is for me. Well, I'm living again.
Am I glad to have you home? Well, ain't you gonna act like a sister? You ain't seen him in almost 3 years.
Em's all right, Papa. Let's go inside. I can't wait to get out of these dude clothes.
Well, I can't get over how
Did you know he was quitting school?
No, I didn't. Well, he wrote the other boys. I reckon they sent him some money.
You promised Mama you'd keep him in school.
Yeah, I did.
Well, then send him back to San Antonio.
Well, there ain't no great hurry, Emma.
Yes, Papa, there is. Ike and Finn'll have him riding with the outfit in no time.
They tell you that?
Nobody had to tell me. Papa, you don't need Billy here. You've got enough men, grown up and tough. Have you forgot how Mama always wanted Billy?
I ain't forgot. I ain't forgotten nothing about your ma. He'll go back to school.
Oh, thank you, Papa, thank you.
Well,
Here. Mama never meant Billy to be like us. He was her Billy boy, her pet.
Hey, what's this about me?
well, nothing, Billy. Nothing at all.
Those aren't your clothes.
I borrowed them from Ike and Finn. Say, you've turned into a real woman, sis. I thought you'd be married by this time.
Well, I ain't never found a man yet fitting to marry her.
That's not what we were talking about, Papa.
Not now, Emma. Billy, why don't you go out and say howdy to the rest of the boys?
Yes, sir. I was listening from the other room. You're just like Mama. Want to make a sissy dude out of me. It won't work, sis.
Ready? Go! Kid ain't bad, Finn.
Now make it go faster, Ike. Yep. Loaded.
Set.
Where'd you learn to shoot so good? That was a military school the old man sent me to. I could shoot better than a sergeant. He didn't like it much either. Did you see Billy shoot, Em? I'll bet he's as good as Earp.
Dinner's ready. You better not keep Papa waiting.
Now, what's she so sore about? She wants me to be some college dude.
Well, we'll see. We'll show her what for.
We sure will. Billy, you're ready to ride with the men. Ease off, will you? She's got the old man on her side. No use riling him. Yet. We'll change his mind. But slow. Sir, may I be excused?
Well, where are you going, son?
I thought I'd ride in Tombstone. Buy some new clothes.
Fine.
How about lending me one of your guns, Ike?
Sure, kid.
You won't need a gun. You see, Papa had started already.
I don't get it. What's starting already, Em?
Never mind, Billy. Just go on riding the tombstone just the way you are.
But everybody packs a gun in Tombstone.
No! You hear me? Them's orders.
Yes, sir. Maybe you'd like to come along, Em, and hold my hand.
All right, I will.
Oh, cut it out, Emma. She don't mean to crowd your son. Just got a temper like the rest of us.
Still friends?
Yeah.
Fine. Buy you something pretty in town.
Good boy. Say, you know that's real thoughtful of you. There.
Thanks, Papa.
Us Clantons may have our differences, but we're a family, by Joe.
Afternoon, Mr. Spangenberg.
Oh, hello, Marshal.
I've been having a little trouble with the Buntline. The projector doesn't seem to be working quite right.
Let me see. Marshal, hitting people on the head is not so good for guns.
Sometimes I have no choice.
Well, I'll have to remount the ejector housing and put in another spring, maybe.
How long will it take?
You in a hurry?
Oh, but I feel kind of naked without my Buntline special.
It's a fine weapon, Marshal. A fine weapon. Come back in an hour. It'll be ready then.
Thanks.
Wait. Here, take this one with you. It's not so good like the Buntline, but for 1 hour it'll do,
It's got wonderful action. You're a genius, sir.
Genius. You know, Marshal, if I could live up to the speed of my gun actions, I might make a good gunfighter, But the good Lord knows best.
Yeah, he sure does. Enough gunfighters as there is. Yeah, I'll be back at 4 o'clock.
Yeah. All right, Marshal.
So to fit the holster on.
Yes, sir, young man. I think your sister's going to like this ring. An amethyst in a rose setting is just the thing for a young girl.
Never liked jewelry myself. Even when you steal it, the stuff's hard to sell.
What? Oh, yes. Very true. Here you are, young man.
Howdy, Wyatt. How about a cup of coffee, boy?
Thanks.
Mr. Spangenberg fix your Buntline?
No, he said take about an hour. I sure hope nothing goes wrong in that time.
Well, a gun's just a gun.
You think so, huh? What would happen if something went wrong with that greener shotgun of yours?
What do you mean something went wrong with it? What are you talking about?
What if it had a busted spring?
Don't say that. Don't say that. Quit fidgeting me, will you? This here gun and Roscoe's all I got in the world.
You know, it's a funny thing about handguns, Mr. Gibbs. They almost become a party. Like your fists. Without that Buntline, I feel like I'm one-handed. If a fight does start before I get my right hand back, why, you take over, huh?
You know, a gun shouldn't be that important. It ain't a man's nerve.
No, you're right. But I'll sure feel a mite easier 1 hour from now.
Will that be all, sir?
Yeah, I guess so.
You ever carry a gun? Thank you. We have some fine holsters.
No, my papa doesn't allow me to pack a .45. You see?
Oh, it's just a couple of drunks.
You want to fight? You get over where the sun in you lies. Big man.
Well, here comes Marshal Earp and Deputy Gibbs.
All right, break it up. It's all over.
Oh, Marshal, you hit me too hard. You
Did it so hard.
This is a drunk.
Marshal Earp and Mr. Gibbs are absolutely fearless.
With drunks, sure.
With sober men, too. I've known several marshals real well. They always said it takes more courage to hit a man over the head than to shoot him.
Earp looked pretty fast. I'll let you know about the holster.
Marshal, you didn't have to bump my head with that gun because we're just having fun, you know that.
That's all.
That's all.
Lock him up, Mr. Gibbs.
What are you going to lock us up?
See there, you didn't need that buntline after all, did you?
I would have if they hadn't been drunk. It's a long hour.
Oh,
Lock
they're
'em up.
just playing.
Yeah,
We're just having fun, Mr.
Careful, my
Gibbs.
friend.
We'll tell it to each other.
Step right in. Come on, Jimmy, we'll tell it.
Old wolf gun's about wore out. You take it in on a new Sharps?
Let me see. Well, $10 is all I can give you on a trade-in.
That's good. Let me see 4570.
45 cents. Here you are. Try the action. I'll see what the young man wants. What can I do for you, young man?
I'd like to buy a Colt 45.
What length barrel?
I'm not sure. Let me see a few.
Sure. Now, here, this is 4 3/4, 5, 7 inches, and that's all I have in the coat line right now.
What's the price on this, Mr. Spangenberg?
Excuse me a minute, huh?
Sure.
Price, $24 with a trade-in.
I'd get me a new Colt handgun for $16.50.
But this is a rifle, my friend. I can be with you in a minute.
Some other time, when you're not so busy.
Fresh young punk, I was here first. Yeah. You better count your guns.
There's still 3 on the counter. Now, if you think the price is too much, I'll knock off $2.
Oh, that's better. $22.
Yeah. 22, 25.
Get my gun fixed?
Yeah, sure, Marshal. Just a minute, and I'll wipe some of the oil off. It's the new spring. They always weep oil just a little. No, it can't be.
What's the matter?
I put it on the table. I had a tag on the gun.
You let somebody take my gun?
Be patient, Marshal. I'll find it.
No, he won't. Young punk walked out of here not 2 or 3 minutes ago.
Did you see him with it?
Well, he was carrying a bundle of clothing or something, and he was looking at the handguns here on the counter.
What did he look like?
A kid about 20. Medium height, brown hair.
And blue eyes.
And he was wearing brand new clothing.
I'll pay for the gun, Marshal. $100, $200.
A lot of good that'll do now. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Spangenberg. It's not your fault. Will you help me tour the town? He shouldn't be too hard to catch.
Sure, Marshal.
Let's go.
He said he was buying the ring for his sister. He's the same fella you saw, all right. I'd never seen him in town before. I guess I should have asked him his name.
That's all right, Mr. Perkins. You say he went over to Brown's clothing store?
Yes, he went right across the street. Mr. Brown's in there now, I think.
Thanks. You didn't buy the holster, huh?
No, Marshal. He said his papa wouldn't let him carry a gun.
You mention any names?
Just yours. He was in here when you and Mr. Gibbs collared those 2 drunks.
Did he know me?
No, he was a stranger in town. We argued about how much courage it took to buffalo a man.
Go on.
Well, he was kind of high and mighty. He said you were pretty fast with a gun. Pretty fast.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Brown.
Wyatt, you're fidgeting too much about that Buntline.
Colt only made 6 of them. I'll probably have to buy out the whole Colt factory in order to get him to make me another one.
Hey, you can send a telegraph to Mr. Ned Buntline. I'll bet you he'd have you one out here in a hurry.
It'll take a month or 2 months. The thing we know about that thieving scamp is that he's got a sister and a father.
And his daddy won't let him carry a gun.
It gives me an idea. Let's go talk to Mr. Fly, the photographer.
Billy? Oh, thank goodness you're home.
Why not? You scared I'd fall off my horse?
No, I was just worried.
I'm a big boy now. Here, catch.
Oh, for me?
Nobody else.
Oh.
Look different, don't I?
Yeah, you sure do. What is this, anyway?
Well, just wait till you open it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Ought to be. It cost enough. Try it on. Yeah, real pretty, Em.
That's just like the ring Mama had. You must have remembered.
I remember her crying when she lost it.
Yeah, Mama's ring was stolen.
That's right. Some hotel maid, wasn't it?
She never got it back. Billy.
What?
Please. Please don't try to talk Pop into letting you stay here. Mama would have wanted you to go back to school and then on to college.
Don't worry about me, sis. I gotta give Ike and Finn back their clothes.
Oh, I'll take care of it.
No, I'll take it. Bought me a pistol. Second hand. Real fine gun.
You didn't buy that gun.
Who says I didn't?
That's the long-barreled gun Marshal Earp always carries.
Well, what do you know? I got the big man's pet gun.
How'd you get it?
Well, if you have to know, I just swiped it from a gun shop.
Oh, you just swiped it.
Don't act so holy. You know how us Clantons are.
The rest of us, Billy, but not you. All right, give me the gun. I'll take it back to Marshal Earp.
No. If he ever finds out where this is, let him come after it. And you keep your mouth shut.
Billy!
No. This is just a boy. The young fellow who stole your gun was older.
Only 3 years older. Yeah, take a look at this one.
Old man Clanton.
That's right. That's his youngest son, Billy.
Oh, yes. I'm sure of it now, Marshal. This is the same fellow who took your gun. How did you get onto him?
Just a lucky guess. He had big plans for Billy. Something must have gone wrong. Thank you, sir.
I think I know Marshal Earp well enough that if I take the gun back and explain it was Billy's first mistake, he won't do anything about it.
No. You keep out of it, sis. My job. I'm the boss of this outfit.
Well, you keep Billy out of it, Papa. There's still a chance for him.
Hush up, Emma. I'm studying this. Billy? Billy! Come in here.
Yes, Papa?
You take Earp's gun.
Yeah.
Well, you made the wrong move. No, it ain't that we got any use for Earp. Boys tried to back him down a couple of times, and one of these days we're gonna kill him in a real shootout.
So what's this about?
Well, I'll tell you what it's about. A Clanton don't sneak into a gun shop and steal a man's own personal weapon. That ain't allowed.
I think it's a big to-do about nothing.
You trying to think for me?
Well, no, sir.
That's better. Now you climb on your horse and take that gun back to Spangenberg's right this minute.
Hey, what's that for?
To wrap up the gun. You don't want to be caught on the trail wearing that gun.
I'm not scared of Earp.
Oh, you're not. I suppose you're the big gunfighter. If you run into Mr. Earp on the trail, you'll gun him, huh? Oh, Mama should see her Billy boy now.
Your sister's right. Put them wrappings around that gun and keep it in your saddlebag, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
And if an Earp should be ornery enough to try arresting you, just send for Lawyer McKay. He'll bail you out right now.
Oh, I don't think Earp will arrest me, Papa. All I did was borrow his gun for a few hours.
You sure you don't want me and Roscoe to ride on out there with you?
No, Mr. Gibbs. I doubt if Mr. Clanton will approve of what little Billy did. I'll be back before sundown.
That holster got an open end so it'll fit the buntline?
Sure has.
Now listen, you keep that out of sight till you get on the trail, you hear? I got a surprise for you. I might turn out famous. Mike, you think Billy ought to try it?
Why not? He might get lucky.
That's my buntline you're wearing, isn't it?
I guess it is. If your name's Wyatt Earp. What do you aim to do about it?
Arrest you? Petty theft. Now get off your horse.
Sure. I'll get down. Now you climb down.
All right.
That's close enough. I'm not going to jail.
Did you kill him?
No, I just hit him with my fist. He tried to shoot me with my own gun.
Do you have to arrest him?
No, I don't exactly have to, Miss Emma. But I should.
You're too big for me to fight with fists. Give me one of your guns and I'll fight you.
Well, that'd be kind of foolish, wouldn't it?
Give me your gun.
Go ahead, give him one. Let him find out what a bullet feels like.
He didn't learn very much at school, did he? You're the one the old man should have sent to school, Miss Emma. I'm afraid it was kind of wasted on Billy.
Please don't arrest him.
All right. You did your best. Too bad.
And I thought you were a Clanton.
Your father had seen that, he'd kill you. If I ever see it again, I'm gonna forget you're not a man. I'm sorry for you, Miss Emma. And for your father.
Up the country, the old Wild West country, he made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be